Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Project Ozone 3. I am ninjawesty and welcome back. I always do that. I try to make sticks out of logs instead of planks. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, so this redstone clock here that I just made is going to make life with this smeltery over here so much easier. So basically, you can pour liquids out of here from these faucets with a redstone pulse, and this thing will do a redstone pulse every 1 second, and it can be deactivated with a redstone pulse. So instead of having to come and right click on this, every every like couple seconds. I didn't want to pour that gold, that was an accident. I don't have to click on it and it'll just automatically pour all this stuff for me. Also, if you put a hopper under a casting table or a casting basin, it will automatically pull whatever is casted out and put it in the chest right here. So this crushing table, how it works, you put an ingot on top, and you take your hammer and you right click, and then it'll turn it into a plate. And then this plate we're going to take and we're going to put on here, and then we're going to take 2 ingots of gold out of that chest, and we're going to throw it back in the smeltery here. We'll melt that down and turn this into a cast. There, so now we have a plate cast, and now I can make an iron bucket if I put iron in here and cast 3 iron plates. Alright, I've got our 3 plates, and we take the plates. Now we can make a bucket. So this bucket is so much better than those stupid clay buckets because I can reuse it. So life is so much better now. Alright, so we've got our auto sifter here. I'm working on making more water wheels right now, but this should be good for now. It'll be a little slow. So basically how this thing works is you place this auto sifter underneath your sieves or sieves, however you want to say it, and then you place an axle. Wait, it has to be on the specific side. I don't want to lose that thing. That thing is expensive. Alright, there we go. This thing is kind of annoying to place. You gotta get the axle thing pointing out the right side. Then you place an axle, and you go like this. Then you can... Jeez, this... Nothing wants to place the right way. Anyway, then you can place your water wheels. Why? Why, game? Just work with me here. Alright, then you place these water wheels, and then you can have as many as you want. The more you have, the faster this auto sifter will work. Why can't I place? Okay, I'm just gonna cut. Okay, so I got the auto sifter set up here. So it'll shake the sieves around, and over time it will basically do the equivalent of a right click when I right click the sieves or sieves. So right now it's going slow because I only have 1 water wheel with water over it. The more water wheels you have, and you do have to have the water over them, the more you have, the faster it will go. So I'm going to make as many of these as I can right now. So this will go even faster, and eventually we'll be able to automatically feed this system here. So right now I just have to come right click it. Eventually we'll be able to just use item ducts to pump the dust or gravel, whatever we're sifting, into here. So right now everything is moving very slow because I have to manually come in and make things. And I'm not just having this pour stuff for me because I'm trying to get exact amounts of things. So I'm going to want like 4 bronze gears, 4 copper gears, a bunch of copper plates, and then I'm going to make some bronze plates as well because those are useful. Yeah, so this smeltery here is not the best right now. Obviously, right when we start getting machines, things will start getting faster. But you don't have to put grout in to get the seared stone. You can also put in just cobblestone. It just takes longer to smelt. Just in case you wanted to know. As it is a lot quicker or less expensive just to melt down your cobblestone. And especially over here, I've been trying to get diamonds, and that is going super slow because diamonds are extremely rare with iron meshes. Once I can get 1 diamond mesh, they'll start getting a little more common. But over here, I have been making more water wheels. So if we go over here and we search water wheel, I've been making these segments here. So it takes 4 for 1 water wheel. So yeah, so I do this, and then to make this water wheel you need these axles, and you need water wheel segments, and you need sticks. Sticks are kind of what's holding me back right now. Obviously I could just make some more there, but this thing's going pretty slow is the only reason why, so I might set up another one there. But yeah, so you go like this, boom, 3 more water wheels. So these water wheels, like I said earlier, are going to make our sifting system a little bit faster. So we'll come and stick these over here. Move over a little bit more. So yeah, like look how slow this one on the end's moving. It'll slowly get faster and faster until you get up here. So this one's the fastest moving right now, which is making this go faster. It's still slow. Still too slow for me right now. Still a lot slower than just right clicking and doing it manually. So I want to get it to about the speed of just manually clicking. So that's going to take a while. Another problem in the early game here is storage. Like I've got a big old chest monster that's starting to come up, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger until I can make something better with the storage drawers and all the other stuff in this mod pack. I think applied energistics is in here. At applied. If I can figure out how to spell it. But that basically allows you... Did I really... What? I'm confused. Anyways, that's applied energistics lets you make an ME system. And that ME system is the best storage system you can get, but in this pack it is extremely expensive to make that, so it's quite a ways off. So that is unfortunate. Okay. So I made a mistake. I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. I made the diamond mesh, so now we can get rarer ores from sifting. So redstone is pretty rare, diamonds are rare right now. If we go over here to the sifting tab, so you can only get it from an iron stiffened mesh, and from an iron mesh it's only at 12% drop. But with the diamond mesh here, it is a 25% drop, which is a whole lot better. Same thing here for diamonds. So on the iron mesh, they're only 0.8, but on the diamond mesh, they're 1.6. So it doubles. Still pretty rare, but it's a lot better than what we had before. Okay, so I'm going to start the netherrack making process. So got to be careful with these tier 1 fluid ducts because hot fluids. I'm dumb. That's not the right thing. There. So hot fluids can actually make these pipes explode. So I gotta be careful. So you use redstone and lava. You right click the barrel or use a hopper with lava in there, and it will make netherrack for us. Yeah, you see it going in there? So I just have this with a hopper above filled with cobblestone, and that cobblestone will get melted down and make lava, and it'll fill this barrel, and over time we'll get netherrack. I just gotta make sure to keep this thing filled with redstone or these pipes will explode. So if you look in the top left corner there, it says day. So if you're wondering how much time is going by every time I cut, just look up there and you can see how much time I spent just sifting. It takes a long time to sift. That's the most grindy thing in the beginning of this. But as soon as you are able to automate it, everything gets a lot simpler. Alrighty. Diamond mesh number 2. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Got our first mob. There isn't lit up well enough, so I'll go and fix that really quick. Oh. Okay, so that... Oh. Okay, that was some lag. So this spider web is something in this pack, so spiders can stick cobwebs on you if they're mad at you. And it is super, super annoying. Okay, I'm gonna hammer down this netherrack here, and we'll start sifting this, and I'll kind of tell you all the things we need from this netherrack. So netherrack, crushed netherrack, is extremely useful, especially in our early game here. So we need these rubies to start other mods. So let's see. Well, the rubies are useful, but these other gems you can get from sifting. These peridot and sapphires you can use to start, what is it called? You need them to make the, what is it? This stuff. The redstonia crystals. And you make these redstonia crystals from the atomic reconstructor, and you need, to make the reconstructor, you need those sapphires and peridot. I don't think you need them to make the reconstructor, but I do know you need them somewhere along the line here. But the main thing that's holding us back right now is quartz, and we need a mob system to get quartz, so that's not going to happen for a while. But the main thing we want is this tungsten right here. So we need 16 of these tungsten ore pieces, and this tungsten ore we will make our machine stuff. So with tungsten ingots, you need these to make our machine frames, the basic component of the machine frames. Machine. So this copper coil you need the tungsten for. So that's why we need the redstone here. Redstone is redstone tungsten. So tungsten is like very base of what we need here, as well as all of this other stuff. We can make everything else right now. I have everything to do it, it's just the tungsten that we're waiting on. So next episode, we should be able to get started on machines and automating our sifting. Also, so if this, I forgot to say this earlier, if this creosote tank fills all the way, this creosote oven will stop cooking charcoal, which is not good, because it wastes a lot of time if you're not paying attention. But this creosote oil is extremely useful, as we can make water wheels, and it's also, we need to get into agricraft, which is like the farming in this pack. And you can get all sorts of special things from agricraft. So like we can make redstone seeds. So red seeds, these, we can't make them yet because you actually have to have the redstone ore, and we need our machines to make redstone ore. So we need to go to the nether to be able to do that. And once we go to the nether, we can, actually get ore here. Because you need to plant those red seeds on redstone ore. And to make the red seeds, you have to do this whole thing. It's like crop mutations, I believe. We found red seeds. So yeah, you have to take lapis seeds and iron seeds. To get lapis seeds, you need iron seeds and potato seeds, and you get iron seeds from mutating pumpkin seeds and melon seeds on top of an iron ore and gravel. And these melon seeds we just get from sifting, as well as the pumpkin seeds. So yeah, there's a lot to do with this pack, and everything is harder to craft because of our pack difficulty here. We're on Mythic, which is the hardest. So that means, all our crafting recipes are much, much harder. Gotta check on this, make sure we got redstone there, yep. So, I almost want to show just what it looks like when these explode. But yeah, so this tier 1 stuff actually explodes. And the reason we want machines right off the bat here, especially the induction smelter, this thing, is because we can make the next tier with hardened glass. So if you take hardened glass, you can make the next tier. You can also upgrade your machines with it, but we want to make item ducts and fluid ducts. So you can also make energy ducts, apparently. I didn't know that. But we want these hardened fluid duct, and these don't explode if lava is in them for too long. We can also make item ducts, and that's how we automate sifting. There's a lot. It's also very, very easy to get distracted in this pack just because there's so many different things you can do. Like, you gotta set up your smeltery, but you also gotta make sure you're making your netherrack right off the way. And to get your netherrack, you gotta be sifting, so you want to make your auto sifter. And yeah, it's just a big mess at the beginning here, but as we progress and we start getting into the machine age here, things will get much easier and life will be better. It won't take as long to make all of our things. Okay, guys, we are going to make this workbench from Armor Plus. You need this thing to make armor in this pack. So if we go in here and we go to Iota, Iota is all about armor. So you need this workbench to make armor. So you need it to make these armor. You have to have this workbench or you can't make the armor at all. And then there's different tiers. So this one's like 3x3. The second tier is like 5x5, I think. Let's see, yeah, 5x5, and then each tier the crafting grid gets bigger and recipes get more expensive. So yeah, these crazy ones over here are extremely expensive here. So yeah, you have to go through this whole loophole just to make armor. It's like leather armor, that one's easy. You know, you just put leather in here, but then if you want to make the next tier, you have to use those leather pieces, and then so on and so forth. So the next tier, you take your copper boots, it's surrounded by coal, coal surrounded by tin, and so on. And that's how you make each piece of this stuff, like super duper expensive. But anyways, I'm going to call this episode here. I hope you enjoyed. My name is ninjawesty, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a nice day to yourself, and see you later. Bye-bye.